Agents right now, as 60,000 nationwide realtors have left the real estate market in 2023 so far. We're only halfway through the year, and more are expected to leave. So, why are agents leaving the market? Well, we've had a lot of part time agents that jumped in the real estate market in 2020, right after the pandemic, and have stayed probably until this time. And now they understand what a real estate market is. And you got to run real estate like a business, and it's not just a one hit wonder. So, some of these agents could have been people who are watching this video that themselves, their families, their friends, coworkers, they listed with because it was pretty easy to put houses on the market. So now it's really a time for the best agents to please stand up and to exceed clients' expectations with their knowledge and abilities and negotiation skills and marketing skills. It's time to get back to old school ways of deciding on your real estate agent, like you do, as I always say, your doctor, your lawyer, or your financial advisor. We all use great technology, have all our pulse on all of the skills that we're using to better enhance our relationships and experiences of selling houses for our clients. But it definitely is a relationship building business, and it's about who works the hardest and who has the best numbers and figures, because numbers don't lie. So, home for sales in the United States right now, homes are on the market. The inventory is super low right now. To put it in proper perspective, right now we have just under 1.1 million homes for sale. Back in 2007, right before the crash, there was 4 million homes for sale. So think about population is higher, and these are huge factors to see how we have such an inventory crisis right now. It's almost become a crisis. With unemployment staying low, mortgage interest rates will stay high for now. We're expecting that interest rates are going to probably stay this high at least till the end of the year into next year. And then, with the Fed announcing that they're most likely going to raise rates again, at least maybe one or two more times this year, that is definitely going to affect rates from, coming down into low sixes, high five ranges. So according to Redfin, there are fewer homes for sale nationwide right now than any time ever recorded. So that's just showing you that we are not going to go through a crash like we did in '07, '08. We're not going to have foreclosures. People just have too much equity right now, and shelter is really an important factor. That's become almost 60% of people's income going to shelter alone, where it used to be 20 to 30% before the pandemic. So, real estate sales are being driven primarily by major life changing experiences only, such as job change, marriage, divorce, death, downsizing, or upsizing. So, right now, people are only moving if they have to. That's what they're saying. And look, we've had a fantastic year. We're on a pace to have a record year of years, even when the interest rates were in the 2 and 3% range. It's just about working with the right people that understand why now is the best time to sell and buy. So just imagine it, people are thinking these rates are so high because they were so low just recently. I mean, last March was the best time to sell a house and close on a house, probably nationwide, but certainly in Parkland. I mean, we only had 40 some homes for sale that month. Now we have over 100. So just putting things into proper perspective. Imagine a 2020 to 2022, where we had 60,000 more real estate agents, that market coming back, where mortgage interest rates would be 6% or under, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, but under 6. That market gets flooded with 5+ million buyers who would instantly qualify for a house. So remember when people were lining up in front of houses? They weren't lining up because the prices were so high. They weren't like, oh my gosh, the market, I'll pay, $100,000, $200,000 over asking price. They weren't doing that because they just wanted to pay a high price. They saw what the payment was, because people don't buy prices. They don't buy sales prices. They buy payments. So right now the payments are the factors. So, you know, your choices for moving right now are limited. But now is the best time to sell and buy, because you can sell at a high level. And if you're looking to stay within the area of Parkland or a lot of areas across the country, inventory has not gone down and stayed down in levels that we had during the pandemic. I mean, right like during the pandemic, we had, 40 to 60 homes for sale. Now we have almost double the amount of sales. It's still pre-pandemic numbers when we had 200 homes or so for sale in Parkland, but you still have inventory, and you can, get the home that you really dream of, and possibly, get in there and then refinance in the next 6, 12, 24 months. So, the right loan program, the right plan of action to lower your payment. There's different programs that are out there, but becoming informed and learning about the process could make you get off the fence about buying today and actually make you a winner in this market. Because when the market goes back to where it was, where people were lining up in front of houses and, yes, paying 2 and 3% interest rates, they were settling on a house that maybe needed a lot of work, that, that wasn't the ideal 5 out of 5 or 4 out of 5 home, for the must-haves. People were, thinking that getting a deal on the house was just getting the house. So put it in proper perspective. This is a temporary increase in interest rates right now. The Fed is, you know, doing this only to get inflation down. So if they can get inflation down the next 6, 12, 18 months, you're going to see that once they stop raising rates, where, the impact is going to be that rates will go down, and eventually they will lower rates when they feel inflation will be at a 2% or so level. We're almost there. I mean, I think we're in the 4% range. So please keep that in mind. We're still in an amazing summer selling season here in the city of Parkland. So, definitely want to, reach out to to a lender that you trust, your financial advisor, and certainly a real estate professional. So this week in Parkland real estate, we're still hovering around low 106 single family homes for sale, excluding the 55 plus communities. Now we're starting to see more price reductions. 44 of those 106 homes have been reduced. So that's 42%. They haven't gone under contract yet, and they certainly haven't gotten negotiated or closed. So, 65-day average days on market for those homes that have been, sitting on the market. So we're getting past the 2 months, and I assume after the kids go back to school, we might get to that, 80 to 90 day time on market. So that's going to change our market. We're still in a seller's market. Homes are moving, obviously we're a little over 2 months, we're average, but they are moving probably within 3 months. So we're still under that 5-month threshold. But that could change. So just in the past 7 days, we have 14 new listings, 21 price reductions, 22 homes did go under contract, 14 homes closed and sold. Our median sales price year to date is $1,170,000. So that's still great. Where, Parkland was a $600,000 to $700,000 median sales price. People won't remember that in 2016 to 2020. So what are interest rates doing? Well, they've gone up. Interest rates are now above 7% steadily. We haven't seen rates under 6.8, I think, in at least a month and a half or so. So they're staying here. Last time this happened was, right around October, November of last year when the market was pretty slow. So 7.04% for a fixed rate. 15-year rate is at 6.45. The 30-year jumbo rate is at 6.90%. And our 10-year treasury over 3.8. So what does this all mean for you? These are things that you need to understand what the market's doing, how prices affect your house, because, real estate is very hyper local. Even within Parkland, certain communities have multiple homes for sale. Like Parkland Golf has 20 homes for sale. It's a little under 20% of the inventory of homes in Parkland Golf and Country Club right now. What does that mean? So each house is different. Certain communities don't have as many homes for sale right now. I think Heron Bay, we have 25 homes, and there's 3,000 homes. So is Heron Bay a better deal than Parkland Golf and Country Club? Well, it depends what kind of home you're looking for and the neighborhoods you're looking for and what you're looking to move to. So these are all factors that I think we need to be putting our pulse on the market. We do that for our clients each week, each month, each quarter. We are having open houses this weekend, one in Heron Bay, one in Parkland Bay, new listing in Heron Bay for a Willow model. It's a really popular model with a large floor plan. Great for a large family or extended family living at the home. So please check out our social media for those two listings that will be open this Saturday from 12 to 3. We are working, through the holidays. So if you are thinking of making a move or want to know what your home is worth, please visit our website, My Parkland Home Value, or in the top corner of our screen. You can, if you're watching this on TV or your computer, you can use the QR code and it will take you to my Parkland home value. Fill out the form, answer the questions. I'll be happy to come out and give you a personal market update, discuss your unique marketing plan to sell your house, and we can discuss all these numbers and figures. I think, at least on a monthly basis, you should be reaching out to your real estate professional, just like you talk to your doctor, your financial advisor. Things are changing, and it's good for you to be, competent and in a proper perspective on where the market is, because it's one of your largest financial assets. And as it changes, I still think real estate's great. I mean, people are doing amazing returns when they sell. It's just about where you're going to right now. I think a lot of people want to move, they want to transition. I just don't think they're comfortable, or they're very scared of what they're hearing. And I think that we are selling a lot of people right now. We're giving them great advice. We're bringing in great mortgage professionals, financial advisors, title attorneys, insurance providers right now, because everything is changing, and we want to be able to give you that best advice and most pertinent information possible. So I hope everyone has a great weekend. Have a great 4th of July with your family, and we'll see you for another market update next week here